Show.
Say hello to my co-hosts, my staffers, my studio audience here, and of course, my virtual audience. How you doing? Nothing like a jumpsuit to make me feel good. Okay, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. I am tired of trying to remember days that match to days of the month and week and the year. I'm sick of it. Can we just celebrate being human beings? Until that vote gets passed, today is National No Bra Day. It's in support of breast cancer awareness. I don't know that a bra has to do with breast cancer, but all I know is, you know, after my wig, off goes the bra. Now I wear a bra on the show because I don't want to offend you. Hi, boys. But, girls, from the staffers, how many of you are actually wearing bras? Oh, you're wearing, no, I asked for you not to. Okay, well, this is a part of my whole entire morning, Norman.
Yeah.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm making phone calls before the sun comes up.
Uh-huh.
I'm making phone calls, I'm doing text, I'm handling business. I didn't get my fried eggs and potatoes for breakfast. There are a few things that did not happen for me. But the people responded like it was gonna all happen. 3 different people, 3 different responses. So this is the 4th.
Yeah.
Heads will roll. No, but you know what? A lot of women don't wear bras, and I get it. For me, when I wake up in the morning and I come to work, I don't wear a bra. I just throw on a negligee or a t-shirt and some leggings, you know. But I only do that when it's jacket or sweater season, because I don't want to offend the streets. Oh. Just saying. But for you A-cups, you could do it every day. All day. Okay. So now, Tory Lanez is arraigned today for allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Not once, but twice, correct? Both feet? I have no idea how you recover from that. I have no idea how she was dancing on SNL. Megan, you are a walking miracle. TMZ got the video, and we've showed this video before. She's walking out of the car, there's blood leaking, and, you know, yeah, they were riding. If he's convicted, he faces 22 years in prison, which I don't really know the system, but I say 22 years is too much for shooting somebody in each foot. Maybe a 3 to 5. He needs a good lesson. Yeah. And now he's on his sympathy tour on his social media. He put a picture of him and his son up. Right? Don't do it. I don't know how many kids he has. As far as I know, he only has this one. And we don't know who the baby's mom is. But don't use kids as your sympathy. And then, in our morning meeting, they were like, well, how do you shoot somebody in the foot while you're driving? I said, because you got the wheel at the grip, right? You're trying to look out for traffic. You can't lean all the way over and shoot in the arm. You know.
I think he might have been in the back seat of the car. But he had like a security, there was 4 people in the car, Megan and Tory and her friend and a security guard. I think it was his security, like somebody with him. And he was in the back. Megan tries to walk out and he shot her for no good reason, she says.
Held the gun down low, pow, pow.
Yes, yeah.
Well, here's the deal, Megs. And you'll learn from this. You know, you're still a young, fresh-faced girl, very beautiful and very talented. You need to reevaluate your circle. These men's are no good. But we love them. But they're no... but they're no good. Like, take Dominic West, for instance. Do you know that name? Clap if you do. Okay. So then you watch The Affair, and you know him from...
The Wire.
The Wire. Well, he's been married for 10 years to an Irish aristocrat. Locked it down with 4 children. They live in a castle. Okay, let me explain. Everybody calm down, calm down, calm down. This man did a come up. A 700-year-old castle in Ireland. Would you look at that lush green grass? Can you imagine all the servants serving you? I don't know what you eat in Ireland past corned beef and cabbage and potatoes and bangers and mash. But then what do you eat? Because that's when I'd be like, Jamal. I need you and your entire cooking family to fly over here to Ireland. Here's the address, 123 Aristocrat Boulevard. And hook me up. Well, turns out on Sunday, he was caught cheating. A lot of people say he wasn't cheating, but I know what my eyes see. All right. Is that her?
Yep.
Do you recognize her? That's Lily James.
Cinderella.
Cinderella is a part of a caper. Where's my newspaper? I can't see. Oh. Oh, it is far away. Ooh, who stretches this far so early, Doug? Please. Look at what we're talking about as opposed to talking about politics and Cinderella. Steve Madden, the shoe guru, front page of today's New York Post. Steve is my longtime friend, and he's gonna be a virtual guest today on the show. And Norman. Shoe cam.
Shoe cam.
You didn't wear his shoes?
I have them.
Yes, Norman. You know, I didn't think I was gonna show mine because I didn't know what Willie had planned for my ankles, you know, the lymphedema. But he's got some nice Wolfords over my ankles. So here are my Steve Maddens.
Yeah.
Oh, the show. So the backstory is that they are working on a movie, and Dominic and Lily reportedly are spending time over in Italy. Exactly. Rome. So, okay, is that an affair? Do you accept that from your husband? Okay. And by the way, he's not wearing his ring. Now, Lily could say, I didn't know he was married. Well, she might not have known. She's busy. She could have looked it up. I know. You actresses and actors think things run differently when you go to another country. Hot Topics is everywhere. So the Irish heiress was reportedly devastated and shocked. She flew to Dominic overnight, and together, here they are. Not when I'm worth all this. No. And they gave a press statement, and they also said in the press statement, we have a strong marriage. Norman. Oh, by the way, she has a tissue in her hand in one of those pictures. Not all. She's got a tissue like she cries all day. Wouldn't you?
Yes.
Ugh, poor thing. Look at her, beautiful. Look at all that hair. Beautiful. Probably not his first time. Won't be his last time. Girl, maybe living in Ireland in a castle is for 700 years old is too much. Maybe you need to, you know, come down to normalness and move to Hollywood like the rest of them do. I don't know. Yesterday, I was busy back and forth on the phone and the Zoomer Scoomer with the people up in Vancouver working on the Lifetime Wendy movie. Believe me, it's coming together. Kevin and Wendy sitting on a couch. I've gone through several different hair colors, so the darker color is not a stranger to me. Can we show the picture?
I don't think we can show that picture.
You showed it to me during Hot Topics.
I know, but then...
All right, never mind.
We can't show it, yeah.
Point being is that the movie will be out sometime in like January or something. It was a very long day. Anywho, Shaka Khan, and I don't think she meant anything by this. I think this is just Shaka being Shaka. We know her. She's been here. She's our people. So she was speaking about her struggles with body images, or her body image, and she was sat down with our friend Lunel at Vlad TV. And you know, Vlad puts something in your hoo-ha, and next thing, Vlad, no you don't. I'm playing, Vlad. But for some reason, when people go to Vlad, he gets them to really do the token.
Right.
And then with Lunel there, some people think she was shading Aretha Franklin. I don't think so at all. Take a look.
I have a bad body image. I don't know what I look like. I really don't know what I look like. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand in a mirror and assess myself. Aretha had the same thing.
Yeah, well.
She had a bad body image. She would order or have size 8s made for her when she was a
Bless
size
her
40.
heart.
God
That
bless
was
her.
legendary.
And I've seen many zipper busts on her on stage. But God bless her.
That was shade? Clap if you think that was shade. Oh. No. No, she didn't mean it. Aretha thought she was a size 8. In actuality, she was a size 40, according to what Shaka just said. I gotta tell you something. After a particular age, body is body. Like, Shaka, you're a beautiful woman. I just look in the mirror. And at this point, you know, like when I get out of the shower and I look, I'm like, yes. Okay. It's time for the romance report. Hit it. Welcome the troublesome Devin Simone.
Hi, Wendy. Oh, it's good trouble with you, though, Wendy.
I don't believe he's with her. I just believe it was oops.
I agree partially, right? So what we're talking about is Nick Cannon.
Okay.
He just celebrated, who's your buddy, right? So Nick just celebrated his 40th birthday over the weekend. Happy birthday, Nick. And with that, Brittany Bell, his baby mama of his 3-year-old son, Golden, seemingly confirmed that she is indeed pregnant again with his 4th child. So Nick's been really quiet about it. There's been speculation since June that she was indeed pregnant again, but nobody confirmed like who the father was. And it looks like it is Nick. Now, some people are wondering if that means they got back together. But like you, Wendy, I actually don't think that Nick and Brittany were ever really together. So he did an interview with Vlad TV.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
He did an interview. So Vlad, about a year ago, and he talks about his relationship with Brittany and, you know, how they've known each other for a long time, how he really respects her. They've been really good friends. He goes to her for advice, and that she knows that he's out in the streets. Like, he said that, so.
Nick is so grimy, in a good way, in a good way.
Because he says that he's a straight shooter, though, that she's always known, and he appreciates her being there kind of regardless, the same way he speaks highly of Mariah. And the reason why this is a little messy is because Jessica White, his supermodel ex, was posting loved up, you know, pictures and tributes to him up until August of this year. So even when it came out that Brittany was pregnant, she basically said, you know, it was when we were having a break, it was an oops, like I still love Nick and that is my man till I die, you know, for the rest of my life. However, now she has recanted that statement. So she actually is saying, I'm blessed, I'm whole, and ready to embrace single life, free from all the baggage. I wish nothing but the best for Nick, but truly excited for the next chapter in my life. What's really crazy too, Wendy, is the way that Nick, and we've all heard Nick speak about Mariah, right? And he's like, Mariah's great, I love her. Like, he never says a bad word like Mariah, kind of like DJ Sussman over there. But he also speaks very highly of Brittany as well, just how he respects her. He released a song titled Jessica that talks about sex with her and how he makes sure he wears a condom even though the sex is really good. So.
I'll call you tonight, sir. Okay.
All right.
Phil Collins.
Another one that is messy. So Phil Collins, legendary. Can you feel it in the air tonight? He's feeling something in the air. It is not love. He is trying to kick out his 3rd ex-wife. This is their 2nd breakup. He's actually filing a lawsuit to kick her out of their mansion in Miami Beach.
Kim?
No.
Kind of like a cousin of or something?
A lot of injectables will do that to you. Yeah, she used to be beautiful. So, I mean, I mean, she's still lovely, but so she's 43. He's 69. They were married from 1999 until about 2008. They finalized divorce where he had to pay her $47 million. It was the largest in Britain's history at the time. She then quickly remarried someone else. Supposedly, she signed a post-nup with him that promised him millions of dollars. She then went to court to contest that, broke up with that ex, got back with Phil Collins. He moved to Miami to be with her.
I'm confused.
And now he's kicking her out because she said she was going on a business trip to Vegas, but instead she married a 31-year-old, allegedly, named Thomas. I know, Wendy. Audacity is on sale in 2020 because people are just really doing the most. The absolute most.
So, what happened when he asked her to leave?
So he gave her till 3 p.m. last Friday. Oh. Not only did she not leave, she changed the security locks. And then apparently she's been unruly with staff because she wants him to renegotiate that large 2008 divorce settlement.
The 400
The 47 million. And he's saying he's not gonna do it because she squandered it all away on bad business investments, on that divorce from that other ex-husband that she had. I know, Wendy.
Devin, you are the best, but the worst. Devin Simone, everybody. We got more great show for you. Up next, Celebrity Fan Out. So grab a snack and come on back. It is time for Celebrity Fan Out, which I love, you know. Okay, our first one comes from Brittany P., who watches The Wendy Show on WNYW in Eastchester, New York. Brittany writes, my mom and I went to see the Dancing with the Stars tour when we met Tom Bergeron. Wow. She adds, and I concur, he was shorter than I thought, but as delightful as I imagined. By the way, you know, Tom is 5'9", but he's short in a way. Thanks, Britt. All right, our second celebrity fan, and I miss him on Dancing with the Stars, not for nothing. Shout out to Tyra, but I miss Tom. Our next one comes from Susan R., who watches The Wendy Show on WACH in Columbia, South Carolina. And Susan writes, hey, Wendy, how you doing? I was at the airport when I met Chris Rock. She adds that he was very quiet and seemed shy. Yeah, probably because he was walking by himself. You know, you're in the airport and you're Chris, the icon Rock, and here you go pushing up in, opening your mouth, screaming. Did we catch you in the middle of a scream? Thanks, Susan. Good one. Hi, Chris. Our next celebrity fan out comes from Nicole H., who watches The Wendy Show on WNYW in Maplewood, New Jersey. And Nicole says, hey, Wendy, how you doing? I was at the Congressional Black Caucus when I met Senator Kamala Harris. Excuse me, nobody asked for your claps. And Congresswoman Maxine Waters. Now you can clap. She goes on to say, there was a whole lot of magic in that picture. You know what? You know, honestly, Nicole, you fit in with the other women. You look like you're about to leave for a power lunch and do a deal. This is a good one. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah. Okay, this is our last one. And then we do something else. I don't know what. We got time to fill. Okay, our next celebrity fan out final comes from Fran F., who watches The Wendy Show on WJTC in Niceville, Florida. Who wouldn't want to live in Niceville? Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Everybody calm down, this is really sweet. My daughter's Make-A-Wish came true when she met Britney Spears. Fran added that Britney rocked that dress. Listen, I love Celebrity Fan Out, and honestly, sharing is funny and sharing is caring, and just help the show move along. We only got an hour. Help fill the time, okay? Go to wendyshow.com. Up next, oh, we've got fashion icon Steve Madden is here. Next guest is a big shot and a very big deal. I don't think that there's a person on the planet who doesn't know his name. He's a multi-billion-dollar shoe empire. He's also got a new book. It's his memoir. It's called The Cobbler. It's out today. Please welcome to our show, Steve Madden.
I wish I was there.
Well,
I wish I could be there.
I know. Well, you know, things happen. All things considered, though, you look really good, Steve.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Yes.
I didn't think I looked good today. My eyes are a little puffy. It's early for me.
They don't look puffy. You look terrific.
No? Okay, good. You look pretty good yourself.
Thank you for the sneakers.
Yeah.
But I want to see your shoes, please. Shoe cam.
Okay. So these are the shoes that I wear. The Steve Madden boots. They're kind of like inspired by my little stint in prison I did. But I wear them everywhere. I love them. So look for them.
You sent those to Norman because he just showed them. It looked like Norman was wearing...
Different ones.
Okay.
Different ones.
You know, it's really amazing that you've really been able to, and I know that you've closed some of your stores, you know, during this pandemic, but you're still doing a good, solid business, Steve.
Yeah, our business is okay. Yes, our business is okay. I mean, certainly we've been, you know, some of the stores have been hurt. You know, some of the malls have been closed, and but we're coming back to life, and our online business is great. Bigger than ever. So
the thing that people appreciate,
Steve,
the thing that people appreciate about your shoes is that they are affordable and they go all the way up to larger sizes. And you do a little something for the men now too. So now Steve, everybody, was born in Queens. And what you might think is that he was born an aristocrat, but he really wasn't. Now, I know...
No, I wasn't born in an Irish castle.
No. I know your story, but tell people your story that they're going to see in this Cobbler book.
Well, I mean, it's a story about addiction and success and recovery and humility and prison.
No,
and,
but when you were 13... You were selling...
Oh, when I was 13. No, I didn't do any of those things at 13.
No. But go back. Like, how was your household? You know, tell us your root. I like roots.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty... you know, I don't know. I mean, it was pretty normal. You know, I had two older brothers and sort of middle class and sort of on the border of Far Rockaway and Lawrence. I don't know if you people know where that is. You've heard of Far Rockaway. And, you know, it was just a normal sort of childhood. but things happen.
No, you
know,
wanted to make
as you
money.
get older.
You wanted to make money and meet girls.
I wanted to. I still want to make money and meet girls. No, I did, and I wasn't too good at the meeting girls part, but
You started
I
selling.
did want to make money.
You started selling
Yeah.
shoes out of the trunk of your car, and then that became
Yes, that's good.
so successful that you eventually got into the Steve Madden.
Yeah. So I started with
shy.
$1,100, and I did what I could do. I started with one shoe and $1,100, and sort of the rest is history. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. The latter, a lot of the last one, but we made it. But there was a
Now-
lot of bumps along the way.
Now, Steve, what I like is that you're in one of my favorite movies of all times, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes,
And
it was a great film.
So Steve's in the movie, but what you don't know is that his best friend played, who's the actor?
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, Jonah Hill. So his
Jonah
best
Hill
friend.
played my childhood friend, Danny.
Right.
And I was very good friends with Jordan, too. Leonardo DiCaprio played him.
Right. But off the set, the actor who played
Yeah.
Jonah Hill told you about some stocks and bonds and big money.
Yeah, well, that was the whole story, yeah. I don't know if you're talking about real life or the movie, but the idea was that, my childhood friend came to me and said, we're going to raise money. You're a talented guy. We're going to raise money for your company so that you can, build a business.
Mm-hmm.
And, lo and behold, I got involved with these guys, and that's where the trouble began.
And then your friend snitched on you, and that's why you did 2.5 years in the pen.
Well, it wasn't a pen. It wasn't the pen, but it was a prison. And, it wasn't one of those places where you look through the plexiglass at your girlfriend and they touch the plexiglass.
I can't
It
even.
wasn't that.
I can't even believe you could forgive him. Like you.
I have forgiven him, and it just doesn't do any good to. I feel like, I just feel like it doesn't. It's having a resentment with someone is like you take poison and you hope the other person dies, and that doesn't work.
No.
for me.
Excuse me. I could not forgive somebody who had me sent to jail. You're a better person than me. Let's talk about the
Yeah.
Let's talk about your romance, though, because while Steve was behind bars, he fell in love with a woman who's working for his company.
Yes.
And
There she is.
didn't realize how lovely she was until every week she would come to the jail and give him the reports on how business is doing. Because, the shoes were still moving, even if Steve was behind bars. So you fell in love.
Yes.
Talk about it. That's Wendy.
Yeah, so it was a beautiful thing. It was very natural, and we started out as she would visit me, and she was my associate. We worked together, and then we started to talk in the visiting room, and feelings started to happen, and then we would start writing love letters to each other. And it was the most beautiful thing that's ever happened to me.
That sounds, really like something else. So now
Yeah.
you guys ended up having 3 children together once you got out.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
But you're divorced, but you're still very good friends.
We're very close. She threw me out. What can I tell you? But
Men are no good.
no, it's not, it's just one of those things, that life got in the way perhaps, but we're still very close. And I love her still. And we get along real well. And we have a big job raising these kids.
Yes, you
Not
do.
easy to them.
Look,
Yes.
thank you for sending me the collector's box of the Cobbler,
Yes.
as well as the book inside and all kinds of other stuff. What is this? How to make a peach cobbler in here? What is this?
Yeah, there's a little, the apple pie in there.
Oh,
No.
okay. Okay. Well, Steve,
So
I've known you for...
when are we going to do those shoes together? We talked about it.
Steve, first of all, there was a man blocking us, and you know exactly who that is.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We don't want to get into that.
Second of all, I'm here in the building all
Yeah.
the time. Give me a
Yeah.
ring-a-ling.
Get you a ring of green. Yes.
We've been knowing each other for a very long time. This is my friend, Steve Madden, everybody. His book is called, it's out today, The Cobbler. Ask Wendy is next. Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. Tanya is from New Jersey. Hiya, Tanya. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
My name is Tanya.
How can I help you?
My name is Tanya. I'm 38 years old, and I'm single. And unfortunately, I keep attracting married men. When I meet a guy, I will check for the ring, or I'll ask questions to let me know if he's single or taken.
Okay.
A guy will flirt with me for a few weeks, even a few months, before he'll then drop the I'm married bomb on me. What is it that I'm doing that I'm only attracting married men?
Well, why don't you just ask them directly as soon as you meet them? Are you married? Because if he's waiting 3 weeks, that means you haven't asked him for 3 weeks or a month. And they lie.
Yes.
These men aren't loyal.
Oftentimes they lie. They do. And I find out through sometimes friends or social media that they've lied, unfortunately.
Well, when you meet them, why don't you get their first and last name and their social media and give them yours. And then as soon as you get home from the first time you meet, go on there and see if they're married. Tanya, I don't know what to say. A private detective always helps. But who's spending that money on some random new man? You know?
Exactly.
Do you have children?
No.
Yeah, so you're ready. Uh-huh.
Definitely, I'm ready. I have a career, but no husband and no children.
What do you do?
I'm an interior designer. I design hotels.
I can see behind you, there looks like a lot of beautifulness, like water and stuff.
Oh, it's a textured wall covering and some flowers, but thank you.
That texture is beautiful. Thank you, Tanya. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Okay. Tangenia is from Mississippi. Hi, Tangenia.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing? How can we help you?
Well, so my family and friends know that I love rooster decor. Even we call my house the Red Rooster Cottage because I have rooster wallpaper, pillows, even my forks have roosters on them. But now my family and friends are telling me to stop buying the roosters or they're not coming over here because this is way too much. But should I listen to them or keep buying what I like?
Can I be very honest, since this is Ask Wendy?
Okay, yeah.
I already see like 12 roosters behind you. I can't imagine what the rest of your house looks like. It's kind of
everywhere.
like Tangenia, you're a grown woman. It's like collecting dolls or something or stuffed animals. Tangenia, it's time to stop.
Yes. Okay.
Not because of your family, but because, are you married?
Yes, I am. And my husband, he buys them for me too. And, you know, my friends, they were buying them for me. But then they said, okay, it's getting to be too much. I mean, they're outside too.
Tangenia, just from this view, it's all too much. Good luck. We'll be right back. We do the best we can here every day. Thank you so much for watching us. If there's more you want to know, there's more to the story. Go to wendyshow.com. Wendyshow.com has everything, including hot topics, celebrity interviews. See it first, see it now, only at wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. Do you want to be a part of our virtual audience? Because you don't have to leave your house. Go to wendyshow.com to sign up, and we'll be right back. I want to thank Steve Madden and my co-host, my staffers. Thank you. Fried chicken sandwiches for lunch. Tomorrow is Mike Epps. I'll be batting my eyes. I got you with the hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.
How you doing? Nice.